It's Champions League knockout time today, and our form is crap. Can we sort ourselves out? Let's find out. So then guys, welcome back to the Red Dead Revival, here today for episode 94 of our Road to Glory series, here with Kaiserslautern. As I've just said in the intro, it's Champions League knockout time today, and our form has very much taken a turn for the worst once again. It is not going very well. We are definitely playing at least the one game today with Sporting CP in the Champions League, and also possibly Borussia Dortmund. In fact, no, it won't be Borussia Dortmund because it's been rearranged. It may be FC Köln, but I may just have the one game today, just focusing on the Champions League. Of course, guys, if you do enjoy today's video, make sure to chuck a like down onto it. And if you do want to make sure to catch up with last episode, the transfer roundup, where we had a huge set of sales taking place, with a link right above me. Go back and see exactly what took part, who joined, who left, everything along those lines, and also how we got on in the German Cup. As well, guys, if you do enjoy my content, want to see any more of it, such as the Red Dead Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. Now, we're going to get straight into this video today. I'll run through the past results. There's been no more transfer action in terms of players leaving or joining or signing like pre-contracts, anything like that. It is the same as it was. In terms of the games, though, 3 games have been played since that Mainz defeat in the Cup, which was a horrendous result. And we've only scored 1 goal in each of the 3 matches, and we've only won 1 of them as well. The goals have dried up, and we keep conceding stupid goals. We first of all took on Mainz away in the Bundesliga, tried to bounce back. I actually played a slightly different formation. I played a 4 at the back, and then a kind of a 2-3-1 kind of formation, like a 4-2-3-1, but with a central midfielder and 2 attacking midfielders. And it worked most of the game. I then decided to try and shore up the defence, and we conceded a ridiculous own goal from a free kick and drew the game 1-0. It was really frustrating. We did not deserve to drop points here. We were a better team. We won it 1-0 after we eventually got a goal, and unfortunately we didn't come away with all 3 points. But then thankfully we took on Werder Bremen. We bounced back with a win, a decent result, a 1-0 win, a very good overall performance. A lot of chances created, really good defensively as well in this game. But it again was highlighting the fact we are not scoring enough goals at the moment. After this then, we took on Hoffenheim. At the time we were in 4th place and only 2 points behind us. We had to make sure we didn't lose, and we did get a draw. I wanted to try and win this. We again were the better team, but again could not get the win in this game. Goal from Odsonne Edouard and an equaliser from Alexander Sorloth for Hoffenheim. And as a result, in the Bundesliga, thankfully, we still sit second, and we are still only 6 points behind Bayern Munich. They, much like ourselves, keep slipping up. But if we had taken some of those chances in those games, we could be within a point, 2 points, maybe even level with Bayern Munich. We've dropped so many points this season. 8 draws we've had this year. We've only had 12 wins. It's ridiculous. We've had almost as many draws as we have victories, and yet we are second in the league. It is not good enough whatsoever. As I say as well, we've got Sporting CP in the Champions League, first knockout round, first leg. We are away for the first leg as well, which I always prefer. So we're going to see what we can do. Say we may play this and the Köln game afterwards, or we may not. We may just play the one game. I think we probably will just play the one game because in fact the games all got rearranged with the Champions League draws taking place. This, though, is the formation I have been trying and have been roughly liking what I've been seeing. I say it's a 4-2-1-2-1 or 4-2-3-1, whatever you want to call it. And it's very narrow, but it seemed to be working. It was giving us a bit more possession, which was always better, because I was finding in the games we were dropping points. We just weren't keeping on the ball enough, and we weren't creating enough chances. So this has been working for that. And then we'll go and play Sporting Day and get absolutely smashed to bits. But let's hope that does not happen. Oh, that would be very sad indeed. In terms of how we're going to line up for the game, though, it's Misic in net, Williams at right back, Lawrence and Gokman, Oral at the back in central defence. Of course, Oral being one of the new signings. Jamal Lewis at left back, again another new signing. So if you did miss the signings, everything, go back and check out last episode. In the end, we got Mbom and Liuzio there. Liuzio is playing as a defence midfield on defend, Mbom as a deep line playmaker on support. It's an Amiri as the central box-to-box midfielder. Cosme and Firmek, both in behind the strikers. There's a shadow striker and advanced playmaker on support. And then Chimpataz up front as the advanced forward. Unfortunately, at the moment, we've got a few players unavailable. Montel is still not fit for us just at the moment. And also, Souza is currently out with an injury. I can't see him on the list here. Where's he gone on here? There he is there. You can see he's out for 12 days to 3 weeks. It's only a small little knock, but he's going to miss this game. He should be back for the second leg, I believe. But not ideal to be missing arguably one of our best players in the side. But this is how we're lining up. We're going to get into this game and hopefully get a win. As long as we avoid defeat here, get a score draw, so get an away goal or two, we'll be in a good position for the second leg. But I want to be winning this. We're definitely a better team up against Sporting. We have to take advantage of this and get ourselves into the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals is the minimum expectation I want for the Champions League. We made it last year. The team is arguably better than it was last year, so hopefully we can reach it. Here we go then. Roberto Mancini's Sporting. Of course, Mancini having just won the Euros in real life, much to my own disdain and sorrow and everything else of not having the Euros come home and everything. I haven't mentioned it in any of the videos since because it's been too traumatic. But we are up against Roberto Mancini in this match. You can see our poor form. Only one win on our last 5. We've got 2 defeats on the last 5 as well. It's not good enough. It really isn't. We need to be bouncing back today, or things could really be taking a very bad turn for us. But here we go, 2 minutes in, our first highlight of the game. Sporting are starting with the ball. I always want to call them Lisbon because of course that was what they were originally called, Sporting Lisbon. But I know they changed name to Sporting CP, which I think is Sporting Club de Portugal. I'll try and not get it wrong for any Sporting fans out there, but if I do, apologies. I will never want to call them Lisbon by mistake. But here we go, Cosme on the ball up to Chimpataz. Come on, Fernando. Oh, he's missed it. This has been one thing, though, to be fair, that this new formation has been doing. It's been creating better chances. We've been seeing more chances of players getting into good positions. Our finishing has been a bit lacking, and I think that's the main reason we haven't been scoring as many goals. Just players, low morale, lacking confidence, and not being able to finish their chances. But we are creating them, which is the main thing. And as we're saying this, we have got the ball here. Only 4 minutes played, or not even 4 minutes played as of yet. And we have the ball once again in the Sporting half. If we can get an early goal, will do us really, really well. It most certainly will do. Williams crosses it in. Chimpataz. Oh, it hit the post and flashed across the face of goal and somehow did not cross the line. I don't know how on earth we are not winning this game as of yet. 2 gilt-edge opportunities. That one was so close. But good early signs in this game. If we can win the first leg, it will go. Oh, what a ball. Hang on. Chimpataz. Come on. It's another save. Oh, Fernando. How has he not scored yet? I have no idea. We had gone 20 minutes in and they've not had a shot. We've had 5 and we should be like 3-0 up by now. We really should be. The chances. Chimpataz should have had a hat-trick inside the first 15 minutes of this game. Sadly, it's not as of yet happened, but another highlight. Mbom wins it back. It's nice to actually see, of course, Mbom we signed at the beginning of the season. Didn't really get much out of him. In the new formations, that DLP on support, seeing a much better showing from him so far. Really decent stuff. He's in a more natural position there rather than the half-back. Cosme, Chimpataz, lovely football so far. Outside now to Nico Williams. What are we going to do? Lovely ball to Chimpataz. He plays it back to Williams. Now to Cosme, back to Williams. What on earth are we doing? Cosme hits it eventually. And we finally take the blimmin' lead. Lovely, well-worked goal. Exactly what I was saying about this tactic. It creates better chances. And you can see from there, we're a little bit more patient. I don't think I have paths into space on with this particular tactic. And it does seem to show here and there. And that was a lovely little goal. I mean, keeper probably should have done better, but I don't care. Goal's a goal. We take the lead in this first knockout round. And you are kidding me. Another injury to our attacking midfielders. This time it is Matija Firmek. Potential foot injury. What's it going to be? A broken foot? Let's hope not. What I'm going to do, then I guess we'll have to get Svanberg on. He can play as the advanced playmaker on support in behind the striker. So we'll bring him on. Pretty much a straight swap, but it is not ideal. It now means we're going to be out both Souza and Firmek, our 2 best attacking midfielders in this team. Hopefully, that is not going to cost us here in this game. But since the goal, since the injury, whizzing through this half, is there going to be any more highlights before we go in at half-time? No, there is not. But look at that domination right there. 45 minutes played, not a single shot from Sporting. We've had far better possession than them. We've had far more shots. We've had 10 shots, 3 on target, actually 1.23, and we have the lead, which of course is the stat which matters most. But I am enjoying this tactic so far that we switched to it. It was probably about time we switched. We've been using the same tactic for about 3 years. And I thought, based on the abundance of good midfielders we had, why not try it? And it seems to be working. You guys have to let me know in the comments your thoughts on it. But I'm liking what I've been seeing in the games recently. And if we say we can convert some of the chances we're creating, I think we will be up there again at the top of the Bundesliga. Highlight 56 minutes in. Liuzio to Jamal Lewis. Jamal Lewis, by the way, has been a really, really decent player since he's arrived. He's looked really good. Got a few assists to his name. Looked really good going forward and decent defensively. He may well end up overtaking Hector Franco's place. Hang on. Amiri Liuzio to Lewis, who hits it just as I'm bigging him up. He almost scores an absolute weldy on his weaker right foot there. Very unlucky from Jamal, but good stuff there from us once again. If we can get that second goal, it is really going to make life difficult for Sporting in the second leg. I'm going to make a substitution now, I think. I reckon Amiri, I'm going to sub off for Montiel. He has got a knock, but it's a broken or fractured wrist. I can't remember. It's a broken wrist, and he's got like protection on it. So he is okay to play through it. It's not a big deal. So we'll get Montiel on, who will be taking that box-to-box midfielder role properly when he returns to full fitness. Less than 20 minutes to play now. Will we see any more in this game, or is it just going to fizzle out? I'm not too sure. You will also notice with the tactic we do use an attacking mentality, and I think that helps with us creating the chances. I am going to lower it down just a positive just for the remainder of this game because I don't want us to be pushing on too much and inviting too many counter-attacking opportunities for Sport. We'll make our final substitution. Hector Franco on for Jamal Lewis, and then we'll go with that there. 10 minutes to play. Can we see out this first leg? Will we get a second goal maybe? We're whizzing through it. Into stoppage time we go. 4 minutes have been added on. What is going to happen? We're going all the way through. And we have won. We massively needed a win. It's another 1-0. But you can see there the domination of us in this game. We should have won by a lot more. Hopefully the second leg, it doesn't come back and hurt us, the fact we didn't take some of these chances. You can see the good performances. Misic 8.3, Williams 7.5, Lawrence and Arau both 7.3s, Liuzio 7.8. Really decent showing from the defensive side. It seems to be a little bit more shored up at the back. I think the two DMs in front of those centre-backs does help us out quite significantly. Good win, boys. Well done. They all look over the moon. Of course they do. Why would they not? And that right there is our first leg done and dusted. I think, guys, as I mentioned earlier on, we will only just play that one game there because, of course, with the fixtures all being rearranged, I think it makes sense. We don't really want to watch us play very much down the bottom of the league, FC Köln. Instead, we'll have a look at our schedule for what we come back for next episode. Out of interest, what's happened to Vermeck? 2 weeks. Okay, not too bad. Pulled ankle ligaments, and Bomb's also got a gashed lower leg. We are having players just drop like flies right now. We really, really are. For our schedule, though, let's go and take a look. We will, of course, be coming back for the second leg. We're going to have to make sure we do that because it's such an important game. And I think also we'll come back for, should we go Hamburg or Freiburg? I think we'll make it Freiburg and Sporting. So it'll be 2 home games on the bounce. The first time in a long time we'll be doing that. But of course, guys, that second leg in the Champions League will be coming up in next episode, which will be out on Monday. Overall though, guys, that brings this video today to a close. A bit of a shorter one, of course, with just the one match. But at least we've got a win on a match on camera. It's been a couple of times we've gone without one. Of course, last episode we didn't, and the episode before that we only had the one and then lost quite comprehensively to Bayern Munich. So it's good today. We've got the win in a very important game. And as long as we make sure we don't lose in that second leg with Sporting, we'll be through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, which will be very, very good for the club. Keep building that reputation, the prize money, everything along those lines, and hopefully attracting better players going into next season. But we'll have to wait and see. As I said earlier on, guys, as well, do let me know your thoughts on the new formation, the new tactic. If you think maybe we should tweak anything about it, do feel free to let me know as well, and I will happily go through all of your comments and see exactly what you guys think of the new tactic. I very much am liking what I'm seeing with it. Of course, guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure to chuck a like down onto it. And if you do want to see any more of my content, such as the Red Dead Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time.